I look at the last 3 years of my life. I can say the last five, but intensively the last 3 years. And I'm hearing spirit say the last 3 years is significant for people listening to this particular message. The last 3 years, it's something about the last 3 years. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit knew that a time like this was coming, and that in order for us to effectively um, do the spiritual battles and the spiritual warfare that this planet needs at this time, we had to clean up the other stuff. We had to clean up the mommy daddy issues. We had to clean up the heartbreaks and the betrayal from friends and lovers, and we had to clean all of that up. We had to clean it up. And as we cleaned it up, what we learned was that every challenge we faced in those situations brought us to a higher level in ourselves and attuned our gifts more and sharpened us and refined us. And now we're like some warriors. I want you to think back to when you started this journey. You were probably crying every other day. And we may cry now when the energy of the earth gets really dense and heavy, but now we know how to say, that's not my energy. That's not my energy. That's the energy of the world right now. And so you may find yourself weepy and crying some days, but you now have the spiritual discernment to know that that's not your energy. And so you let it pass through you. It's just an emotion and it will pass. You allow it to pass through you, and then you resume your day. Even when I look at my own life, the curse breaking really took, it's like a 3-year process, an intensive 3-year process. And it was so intense because Spirit understands that the world that we are shifting into at this time needs every single one of us who committed to our assignment to show up in some certain way. That assignment may be you writing. Now you're writing and you're getting your creativity out, and then maybe it's offered to the world and it helps to heal others. We always tend to think that our assignment has to be this big, grand, no. Or you decide, you know, my job right now, I have it and I'm manifesting something new in my life, but I'm also going to step into something that brings me joy. I always wanted to bake. And so you start teaching a few kids after school how to bake. You have your own little baking class or something. And while you're helping those kids learn how to mix ingredients and do all those things, you're dropping little gems into them. You're dropping little seeds into them that will blossom in them throughout the duration of their lives. This is who we are. Whether you identify as a star seed, a light worker, a chosen one, an ascended master, however you name it, you remix it, whatever it is, we are all on the same vibration. That is who we are, and that is what we came here for. But because we're rooted in capitalism, we believe that everything that we do has to have this, it has to be on a large scale with all this impact. Sometimes you may impact one person, but that one person then goes on to impact 10 million, 10,000. Do you see what I'm saying? Spirit is telling me this is urgent. It's urgent. It's all hand. We're about to move into an all hands on deck scenario in this world, on this planet, at this time. And if you want to know why the past 10 years or the past 5 years or the past 7 years have been so crazy, the past 3 years have been so crazy, because as the people who are going to be assisting, I'm hearing like spiritual midwives, as the people who are going to be assisting other people to rebirth, Okay? We had to experience this first. There was no way we could have done the work. I'm hearing Spirit say there's no way you could have done the work with what was inside that needed to be brought up. I'm hearing acknowledged, healed, right? There's no way that your assignment could have been completed without dealing with that first. And that's why for many of us, the last 3 years have been the most, I don't want to use the word excruciating. Give me a word, Spirit. It might have been the most intense. Thank you, Spirit. But it was intense because Spirit needed to do a quick work. Quick work, quick work. I'm hearing shit or get off the potty. Like it's time, it's go time. And that's not Spirit. Let me be very clear. Your timing is always the right timing. Your timing is always the right timing. And so if this is not landing, thank you for listening, but allow it to land for the people it is energetically meant for. If this message is energetically meant for you, you know what I mean by shit or get off the potty. That is, you've been manifesting this life and you see yourself in this particular way, that higher self that you're moving towards, and you're doing that thing that you've been called to do. You're doing that thing that you feel led to do. And in your visualizations, you see it clearly. But then when you step into this reality, there's an excuse as to why right now is not the right time. Oh, maybe it's this, and oh, I can't right now because of that, and oh, because of, and what Spirit is saying is that this is what you asked me for. This is what you asked me for. And at some point, I can only take it but so far, because you have free will. You have to take action. You have to take action. So do that now. And just keep in mind, I'm wrapping this up now, but you're in the last leg of dissolving these generational curses and spiritual attacks that have kept you feeling trapped, because it was an illusion, feeling trapped, thinking you were trapped. And that's all. So until next time, take care.